Welcome to the Hallett Motor Racing Circuit, located 40 miles west of Tulsa, Oklahoma, as Home Sports Entertainment presents the best in road racing. Today, we're at Hallett for another edition of Checkered Flag. Hello again, Don King, along with the voice here at Hallett, Neil Kennedy. Neil, we've got quite an assortment to watch today.
A real smorgasbord of road racing. The vintage cars are going to be out there. Race cars from the 60s and 70s. The go-karts with their 125cc motorcycle engines, but they can get around this very tight course as quickly as the big cars. The comma racers, the Competition Motorsports Association, both open and closed wheel categories. The viewers will be able to see a lot of familiar cars in those closed wheel cars, and then the pro spec racers in the Top Gun shootout.
Speaking of smorgasbord, JV Haney, just from the smorgasbord, is now situated in the pits and has some guests with him at this time.
Thanks, Don. As you can see, we haven't left the smorgasbord area as yet. Pete Parnell here with us, and we're looking at some of the most beautiful ribs I've ever seen. Is this a tradition with you, Pete?
Well, thanks for the compliment on the ribs. And with us, it's kind of a tradition. This is only our second year in racing out here, and we try to come out a few times a year and cook some ribs and show these people that we like to come out here. They seem to enjoy it, and we enjoy doing it. And safety people, the quarter people, and so on and so forth. At the end of the year, we try to show them that we appreciate what they've done for us during the year.
Well, we're looking forward to tasting those beautiful ribs in just a moment, but we're going to have the winners of the features for you here on Checkered Flag, as well as some other interesting personalities. Stay with us. Checkered Flag continues with Don King in a moment.
TCI Cablevision's Checkered Flag is brought to you by Miller Genuine Draft and Genuine Draft Light, taking the country by storm. By Tulsa Speedway, the greatest show on dirt. By Dick Lane's Yamaha Sea-Doo, Broken Arrow, and Grand Lake. By Hallett Motor Racing Circuit, home of the Stevens School of High Performance Driving. And by Route 66 Raceway Park, the place to race.
Cold-filtered Miller Genuine Draft. For those who've discovered its smooth draft taste, the world is a very cool place.
They're back, Tulsa. The 1993 Worlds of Outlaws Copenhagen Skull Shootout comes to Tulsa Speedway. Brought to you by O'Reilly Automotive. See 12-time champ Steve Kinzer battle against Andy Hillenberg and Aaron Perryhill. It's the greatest show on dirt. Gates open at 5 p.m. Time trials at 7, and the World of Outlaws race at 8. The 1993 Worlds of Outlaws Copenhagen Skull Shootout at Tulsa Speedway. Don't miss the World of Outlaws.
In Tulsa last year, over 7,000 pets strayed from home and were taken to the animal shelter. We want to help you find your lost pet with our new City of Tulsa Pet Tag. The 596 Pets tag will help unite lost pets with their owners. Remember, all dogs and cats over 4 months old living in the City of Tulsa are required by law to be licensed. Just send your rabies vaccination certificate and $3 to the City of Tulsa, or come to the street level, City Hall. We'll help you keep your pets safe.
Mike Stevens from the Hallett Motor Racing Circuit joins us here this afternoon on Checkered Flag. And Mike, when we take a look at the activity you have lined up, it would interest every racing fan.
Tell you, we've got the real smorgasbord like you saw from the Parnell racing pits. Those ribs are great. But today we got go-karts, we've got vintage cars, we've got open-wheel comma cars, closed-wheel comma cars, and the ASR Pro Spec Racers. So there's something for everybody here at Hallett today.
So many times when we look at racing, Mike, it seems to be male-dominated. Not the case at Hallett this afternoon.
Not at all. We've got Paulette Morrison's going to drive a closed-wheel comma car. She's been with us for several races now. Donna Richardson is doing the Pro Spec Racer race in her own car. It's a real pretty car you'll see in just a few minutes. And Penny Hall just started Friday. Her husband Kent owns a spec racer, and she started in the Stevens Racing School of High Performance Driving, and looks like she may do real well and win some money this afternoon in the pro race.
Looking forward to another exciting Checkered Flag series from Hallett. Thanks for dropping by, Mike.
Thank you, JV.